Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to learn about the data types used in SQL Server 2022. So let's get started with this video. Now here we have the video content, what we are going to learn, the SQL Server data types, numeric data type, binary string data type, date and time data type, character string data type, other data type, and the data precedence, and the when are the data converted, when we can convert the data. So let's start with the first data type, the SQL data types. SQL Server associate with the columns, expressions, variable, and the parameters with the data type. Now, the data type determine the what kind of data type can be held in the column or the variable. It can be your integer, characters, dates, decimal, binary string, and some more, so on. SQL supply the built-in data type as well, like it's having own data types, or the developer can define their own data types. Like SQL data type server category, the exact numeric, approximate numeric, date and time, character string, Unicode character string, binary string, and the other data type. Now, the numeric data type will be your tiny int, small int, big, and decimal, numeric, money, and small money. So you have these many data, numeric data type. Now, approximate numeric, it can be your flat and the real. Now, the character string data type, char character, char character, char character, char character, char max, text, char, char, and char max. And this is the description, like the maximum length of 8,000 character, and it's a fixed length non Unicode characters. And for varchar is a maximum length is a 8,000 character, but it's a variable length for the non Unicode characters. So there is a very small difference under char and nvchar. So by the description it look like almost same, but when you are using the data in the query you can see the difference. And in my coming video I will show you how exactly all these data types work. Now here is character. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. Binary string data. So in the binary string we have binary, we have var binary, and binary var binary max. So we have the three types of data, and this is what the range is here: 1 to 8,000 byte or 1 to 8,000 bytes, but varchar is having extra 2 byte in the storage. Now let me go to the date and time. Uh, the older version of the SQL supply the date and the small date type, but from this 2008 indicates the date time and date time 2 and date time offset type. But after the 2000 server adding the more functionality, and it's continue with this version. So we have a date and time, and small date and time, date time 2, date time, and date time offset. And this is how the recommended entry format. In this format you can use the date. If you are using date and time, so you need to use this format here. A small date and time you can use this format, and the date and time too, and this is what the format. So every time the format is different, if it's depend on what type of command you are using. And this will be very helpful when you are creating a table inside SQL, or you are feeding the data inside the table. So you need to decide your what type of data you are feeding inside the table. Now, date and time functions. To get the date and time function, so here I describe something more about the functions, to get the system date and time. So get date time, get update, or sync date and time. So these are the examples. Get date and time part, so it's a date name and date part, and here is a get date and time value for their parts. or these are the commands, something I taken from the Microsoft site, so you can use it if it is useful. Now let's understand the other data. So other data, we can use the XML, unique identifier, and hierarchy ID, row version, geometry, geography, SQL variant, cursor, and the table. So these are the other data types we can use inside the SQL. Now data type precedence. Data type precedence determine when the data will be chosen and when the expression of different type of the combined. By default, the data type with the lower precedence is converted to the data type with the higher precedence. It is important to understand the implicitance, the conversion, like how the data will conversion. So for the data conversion, we can use the cost and the convert functions if you would like to convert the data. So example precedence low to high, how it going to work, the character and which are varchar and which are tiny int. So this is the flow to low to the high for your data purity. Not all combinations of the data have a conversion implicit or the explicit. So all data types you cannot convert, only the few data types you can convert. Now, when are the data converted? So data type conversion scenario, when the data is moved, compared or combined the data with the other data during the variable assignment. I mean, when you can modify or when you can convert your data. So these are the scenario. Implicit conversion, when the comparing data of one data type to the another data, when you are comparing but the data format is not correct but you would like to convert, uh, but you want to compare the data, so you need to convert in the right format and then you can do the comparison. The transparent to the user, when this is the example where the column of the small int type and the where value of the int type, then you can convert the data and do the comparison with the two data. Implicit version, use the cast or convert function, or like the cost, um, unit price as the int, so you can use the cost and convert the function. So guys, now thank you for watching this video. I will be showing in the next video how you can create the data and how you can feed the data in the table. So see you soon guys in my next video.